College campuses provide quite the picturesque scenes, and it's no different at Kutztown University. Here at KU, the scenery can be quite symbolic. Symbolic of the bold, the towering, the powerful, and the ferocious. It symbolizes the Golden Bears athletic program. Even for KU athletics, appearances mean a lot, usually when showing pride for the Golden Bears. Obviously, the most important visual is illustrated with what happens on the field. The athletes must hold up to perform well and look good doing it. Behind the scenes, there are many who give their all to provide the needed support to the athletes. In particular, the work of the KU equipment staff and KU Sports Medicine Services help the Golden Bears to be tidy, protected, and healthy for game day. And while the maroon and gold shine on game day after their own hard work with coaches and players, it cannot be done without the teams behind the teams. It's 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and understandably so, not much is bustling outside on the Kutztown campus. On a blustery and crisp early autumn morning in mid-October, the lone place of action this hour is in Keystone Hall. In those halls of the building lies the KU equipment staff office. After some work earlier in the week, the staff has already set some things up for what will be a long day preparing for the afternoon's football game.
Typical football game that starts at 1 o'clock. My staff is in here. We try to meet at 6 a.m. We go to Dunkin' Donuts and we get coffee and bagels and stuff to get us through for the day. Once we get back into the equipment room here, we try to get all that done in the 2.5 hours, including the sound system, the scoreboard, so that when 10 o'clock comes around, my time is dedicated to my student athletes.
And so the voyage begins for the day. The student workers grab a cart and head down to University Field to prep. At the field, the setup begins by heading to the flagpole on the far side of the field and putting up Old Glory. Next, Jason Bolton and Eric Ovcharski collect the goalpost pads, pylons, and football chain set and then cart them over to the field. The chains are then placed on the sideline. Now it's time to go over to the end zone to set up the pylons underneath the goalpost. Next, Jason puts the pads on the goalpost. After that task is complete, it's time to drive the cart to the corners of the end zone and put the pylons in place. Meanwhile, over at the Bear Cave, Jake Long sets up the area for the droves of fans that will eventually arrive on campus. Once those tasks are complete, Eric and Jason clear the field as they put away the field hockey cages in a row by the visiting bleachers. Finally, equipment manager Keith Radar McCarthy gathers the footballs. He and Long make sure each ball is sufficiently inflated and prepared for the day's usage. For now, their first part of the setup is complete.